In this video, we delve into the realm of Grand Theft Auto Online, dissecting the top 5 crucial aspects that demand attention in the upcoming iteration, be it GTA 6 Online or whatever the name can be. Our exploration centers on the necessary changes, additions, or removals that could elevate the experience within GTA Online. Despite its current marvels, GTA Online grapples with issues and drawbacks that warrant discussion and potential rectification. Before we get started, leave this video a like and subscribe if you're new. Now, let's get things kicked off. The aforementioned vehicles, namely the Oppressors, Deluxo, Scramjet, Toreador, and other similar vehicles, have undeniably introduced a paradigm shift in the dynamics of free mode within the Grand Theft Auto Online. While these high-tech vehicles provide a thrilling experience, they have significantly altered not only the landscape of PvP interactions, but also the fundamental aspects of transportation, the intrinsic value of conventional vehicles, and the overall gameplay mechanics. It is my contention that these futuristic vehicles may appear out of reach within the theme of the GTA series, which has traditionally drawn inspiration from real-world present times. While fantasy elements have been a staple in GTA, the introduction of flying motorcycles and cars that outclass weaponized vehicles challenges the established norms. In my considered opinion, the impending GTA 6 Online should reconsider the role of futuristic vehicles, particularly in the context of PvP engagements. Rather than functioning as dominant combatants, these vehicles could be endowed with distinctive features that make these vehicles fun and unique without overshadowing the balance of the game. One plausible approach would involve getting rid of every offensive weaponry, focusing instead on specialized capabilities that make these vehicles enjoyable and fun to use. Alternatively, I personally advocate for the exclusion of these futuristic vehicles altogether from GTA 6 Online. One of the most glaring concerns I have encountered in GTA Online revolves around the seemingly insurmountable challenge of finding populated races or death matches. It's perplexing to believe that in a global gaming community, there wouldn't be a single individual participating in the races we attempt to join. A critical factor contributing to this issue is Rockstar's decision to disable skill matching invites, ostensibly due to exploits. However, even before this measure, the matchmaking system has consistently exhibited shortcomings. It becomes disheartening to sit in a lobby with auto-invite activated for an extended period, sometimes up to a full hour, without encountering a single participant. The pervasive absence of players in these jobs raises questions about the effectiveness and reliability of the matchmaking algorithm in one of the most extensively played games to date. The deficiency in finding active races or death matches not only stems from the disabled skill matching invites, but also highlights broader systemic issues with GTA Online's matchmaking infrastructure. The situation is indeed disconcerting given the immense player base the game boasts. Addressing and rectifying these matchmaking challenges is imperative to ensure that players can seamlessly connect with others, thereby revitalizing the online experience and preserving the vibrant multiplayer community that GTA Online has the potential to foster. The pervasive reliance on money glitches and modded accounts within the GTA Online community can be traced back to a deeply flawed progression system. One of the most glaring issues is the lack of rewarding incentives for engaging in exciting events, such as races, death matches, captures, and various adversary modes. Remarkably, these enjoyable activities often yield subpar payouts, necessitating players to repetitively grind mundane missions simply to accumulate enough in-game currency. This inherent flaw exacerbates the monotony of gameplay, forcing individuals into a cycle of laborious repetition as they tirelessly endeavor to amass sufficient funds to afford businesses and desirable vehicles. The predicament is further compounded by the limited scope of lucrative opportunities within GTA Online. Players find themselves tethered to a handful of missions that, while financially beneficial, lack the diversity and creativity that make GTA Online an expansive and dynamic universe. This deficiency in variety not only dampens the overall experience in GTA Online, but also diminishes the allure of engaging in missions that fail to capture the excitement and unpredictability inherent in races, deathmatches, heists, and other entertaining endeavors. Consequently, a shift in the progression system for GTA 6 Online becomes imperative, emphasizing the importance of diverse and enjoyable activities in advancing one's virtual career. GTA 6 should pivot toward a progression model that places a greater emphasis on the diverse array of activities available within the game. Races, death matches, heists, captures, and other enjoyable events should play a central role in shaping a player's journey through GTA Online. By recalibrating the system to reward players for participation in a broader spectrum of engaging content, Rockstar Games has the opportunity to foster a more immersive and gratifying experience. This shift would not only dissuade players from resorting to money glitches, but also infuse a renewed sense of enjoyment and variety into the progression system, making GTA 6 Online a more dynamic and rewarding gaming environment. If you're someone who hates grinding, then make sure to check out our sponsor Aurora Resupply. We offer cash boost services, modded accounts, and more. We're currently one of the highest rated in our field and have some of the most reputable suppliers. Make sure to use my coupon code HUMMER for a 10% discount. Now let's look into another problem that needs to be fixed in GTA 6. The evolution of GTA Online's weapon acquisition system has, in my perspective, significantly altered the dynamics of player versus player (PvP) combat, particularly within the free aim community. The introduction of the ability to purchase explosive weapons and their ammunition directly from the interaction menu has streamlined access, transforming on-foot PvP engagements in a way that some may argue is detrimental. In the initial years of GTA Online, players were compelled to physically visit ammunition stores to procure weaponry, injecting a layer of strategic gameplay into the mix. This requirement meant that individuals had to carefully manage their ammunition, which made for more skill-based ground fights, where you had to rely on precise aiming and rifle skill. The shift towards enabling players to easily access explosive weapons from the interaction menu has diminished the strategic depth of PvP encounters on foot. In the earlier days, relying on powerful yet limited-use weapons like RPGs or homing launchers came with a trade-off. Running out of ammo left players vulnerable and required a trip back to ammunition for replenishment, or you can risk getting stuck in a loading screen while going to a mission to buy ammo. This created a tangible risk-reward dynamic as players had to weigh the benefits of wielding explosives against the potential downsides of depleting their ammunition during a confrontation. The current state, where ammunition for explosive weapons is readily available, has altered the balance and strategy of on-foot PvP, making it less reliant on thoughtful resource management and more on rapid-fire explosive exchanges. This shift in the accessibility of explosive weaponry has not only impacted the ground-based PvP experience, but has also influenced the effectiveness of countering various vehicles in the game. Previously, the scarcity of explosives meant that players had to carefully consider when and how to utilize these powerful tools, adding layers of tactical decision-making. The ease of access to explosive ammunition has somewhat mitigated these considerations, altering the landscape of PvP combat. The concept of the bad sport system initially aimed to deter cheaters and disruptive players from normal free mode environments, which seemed like a commendable idea. However, a critical flaw has emerged within the system. One prominent issue is the penalization of players for destroying weaponized vehicles, potentially categorizing them as bad sports simply for defending themselves against adversaries utilizing such vehicles. While there is a rationale behind penalizing players for wrecking personal vehicles, it is argued that an exception should be made for weaponized or armored vehicles, as these are often intentionally employed in player versus player scenarios. The current system raises questions about the logic of punishing players who are merely protecting themselves, indicating a need for a more nuanced approach to distinguish between malicious intent and self-defense. A suggested improvement to the bad sport system involves removing penalty points for damaging personal vehicles altogether. However, from a more pragmatic perspective, it is proposed that bad sport points be eliminated specifically for weaponized vehicles, accompanied by a reduced punishment duration, such as a 1-month limit for players who find themselves in bad sport due to the destruction of personal vehicles. The current situation where players can face extended bans of 16 or 32 months for recurring offenses related to personal vehicle destruction is perceived as excessively severe. In essence, the focus should shift towards utilizing the bad sport system to target genuine cheaters within the game, rather than penalizing players engaged in legitimate defensive actions. In summary, our exploration into the realm of Grand Theft Auto Online has unearthed crucial aspects demanding attention for the upcoming iteration, be it GTA 6 Online or under a different title. The need for changes, additions, or removals within GTA Online is evident as we navigate through the intricate challenges and potential enhancements facing the GTA Online community. Despite the current marvels, GTA Online grapples with issues ranging from the influence of futuristic vehicles to matchmaking challenges, a flawed progression system, access to explosive weapons, and the nuances of the bad sports system. My prediction is that GTA 6 Online will be different from GTA 5, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be similar in a million ways due to how successful GTA Online was. You know how it's said, don't fix something that's not broken, but anyways, if you guys like this video, then leave it a like and subscribe if you're new. See you in the next one.